The Viking Age has long captivated the imagination of people throughout the generations. Recently, a remarkable archaeological find has emerged, an ancient Viking temple that offers fresh insights into the fascinating world of Norse religion. It is astonishing to realize that despite our fascination with these formidable warriors and intrepid explorers, there remains a great deal we are yet to fully comprehend. Particularly, our knowledge surrounding the specific religious customs practiced by the Vikings is relatively limited. Hence, the unearthing of this extraordinary Viking temple in Norway, dedicated to the Norse gods, holds unparalleled significance in expanding our understanding of this ancient civilization's beliefs and rituals. The discovery of this newly found Viking temple has proven to be a milestone in unraveling the mysteries surrounding Viking spirituality. It showcases the tremendous importance the Norse gods held within their culture and provides us with invaluable glimpses into their religious practices. Back in 2020, a team of seasoned archaeologists, hailing from the esteemed University Museum of Bergen, revealed that they were engaged in an extensive excavation endeavor unfolding at the colossal Os farm located near Årsta, in the scenic western region of Norway. This noteworthy undertaking forms an integral part of a meticulous recovery initiative, which precedes the construction of an immense residential complex in the vicinity. This erudite group strongly posits that the magnanimous site in question served as a thriving settlement during the early Viking era, with its historical roots stretching back an astonishing 1,200 years. The basis for this assertion lies in the archaeological remnants of ancient longhouses, meticulously unearthed and meticulously studied, which affirm this settlement's age and cultural significance. The archaeological site yielded various intriguing findings, but the most captivating and significant one was the unearthing of a pagan temple. The scarcity of evidence documenting Viking religious practices, particularly their places of worship in Scandinavia, makes this discovery even more remarkable. Generally, remnants of pre-Christian religious rituals are limited to artifacts. However, a groundbreaking revelation emerged as Life in Norway reports that, for the first time, tangible and indisputable traces of a sacred structure have been discovered in Norway, shedding new light on the ancient Viking religion. This unparalleled finding enriches our understanding of the religious landscape existing prior to the arrival of Christianity in the region. The western section of the excavation site yielded a momentous discovery that initially led the team to believe they had stumbled upon a substantial longhouse. However, their findings turned out to be much more extraordinary: an ancient Viking temple. With approximate dimensions of 46 feet in length and 26 feet in width, this temple may have once stood as tall as 40 feet, supported by remarkably sturdy wall posts. Interestingly, it deviated from the conventional construction of contemporary three-aisled longhouses, characterized by double rows of roof-supporting posts. Upon further exploration, archaeologists unearthed the remnants of 4 imposing yet meticulously arranged large posts located at a distance of approximately 12 feet from one another, serving as essential supports for the temple's roof. This fascinating discovery sheds new light on the architectural diversity and design ingenuity of Viking structures, providing invaluable insights into ancient Norse culture and worship practices. The archaeologists made an intriguing discovery when they unearthed an ancient Viking temple that exhibited a remarkable departure from the traditional longhouses commonly associated with the Vikings. This newly found structure, much like the renowned temple at Tissø in Denmark, represents one of the few Viking temples ever found. According to reports in English, these temples were likely employed by religious cults for ceremonies, worship, and potentially even sacrifices. Notably, experts have observed that this recently discovered Viking temple is relatively smaller in size compared to the few others that have been uncovered. Søren Dienhoff, who actively participated in the study, revealed to Live Science that this remarkable finding marks the first known Old Norse temple in Norway. Consequently, it stands as a momentous discovery, being the sole religious structure of its kind ever identified in the country. The temple, which was commonly referred to as a god house, held immense significance in its time. In an interview with Life in Norway, Dienhoff revealed that this site served as a venue for grand festivities, undoubtedly involving rituals and offerings to the gods. It is highly likely that the temple hosted elaborate ceremonies during the winter and summer solstices, marking important celestial events. During these momentous occasions, devotees would express their devotion towards wooden statues of the revered gods such as Thor, Odin, and Freya. Furthermore, these religious observances were accompanied by abundant feasting as a way to pay homage to these esteemed deities. The viewpoint that is supported by evidence is based on the discovery of a significant number of cooking pits surrounding the structure. These pits served as the cooking grounds for animals that were sacrificed to the gods and subsequently consumed by humans. According to Dienhoff, a knowledgeable source cited by Live Science, these feasts would have been accompanied by a jovial atmosphere, abundant food, and copious amounts of drink. It was believed by the Vikings that the gods, such as Odin and Thor, would partake in these feasts in a spiritual sense, while the physical consumption of the food was reserved for the people. Life in Norway provides further insights into the rituals of Norse sacrificial feasts. It is reported that such a feast would entail the splashing of sacrificed animals' blood over walls, statues of gods, and the participants themselves. This practice added a heightened sense of ceremonial significance to these events. The supporting evidence for this perspective predominantly stems from the existence of numerous cooking pits surrounding the structure. These pits would have been used as preparation areas for the sacrificed animals, which were intended to be consumed by humans. Further corroborating evidence of the site's utilization for ceremonial purposes can be attributed to the unearthing of a significant item connected to ancient religious practices. The ancient Viking temple in Norway, with its well-preserved remains, holds significant historical relevance within the context of Viking religion. This temple stands as a testament to a crucial period wherein local communities were influenced by the Roman and other external societies, leading to the emergence of societal class distinctions. As explained by Dienhoff in an interview with Live Science, the advent of the Roman Iron Age brought about a socially stratified society, with the influential families assuming control over religious practices. Essentially, the purpose behind the temple was to showcase the authority and devoutness of the elite class, who sought to establish their power and deep-rooted commitment to their spiritual beliefs. This remarkable site provides ample evidence of the evolving social dynamics and religious ideals during that era, shedding light on the fascinating interplay between culture, power, and faith in Viking society. The possible connection between the increasing interactions of the Vikings with the Christian communities across Europe emerges as a significant factor. It is believed that numerous Norse warriors who engaged in trading and voyages within Christian territories were deeply impressed by the grandeur and magnificence of basilicas and churches. Interestingly, the influence of these Christian architectural marvels can be observed in the design and construction of Norse temples, such as the one discovered in western Norway. Consequently, it becomes apparent that the Vikings, renowned for their plundering of churches, were not only captivated by these religious sites, but also drawn to incorporate certain elements into their own places of worship. This suggests that the Vikings, through their exposure to Christianity, experienced a transformative impact on their spiritual beliefs and practices, resulting in the emergence of a more cohesive and ideological religion. The ancient Norse religion, commonly referred to as the Old Viking religion, faced a period of suppression in the 11th century across Norway and other Scandinavian regions. This particular shift can be attributed to the rise of centralized monarchies, which sought to exert control over religious practices. As a result, numerous pagan temples and shrines were forcefully seized and dismantled, reflecting a considerable amount of violence during this period of societal transformation. However, it is interesting to note that recent archaeological discoveries have revealed the existence of an ancient Viking temple in Norway that seems to have remained untouched by these changes. Archaeologists use ground-penetrating radar to find a buried Viking ship in Norway. The Norwegian Institute for Cultural Heritage Research recently revealed that they have uncovered the remains of a Viking ship on a small island in Norway. Remarkably, the ship was discovered beneath a burial mound situated adjacent to an age-old stone church. Emphasizing its importance, Ola Elvestuen, the climate minister of Norway, described this finding as having both national and international significance, as reported by Olaug Bjorneset of NRK and translated by Local Norway. This truly comprehensive discovery has shed light on a fascinating part of Scandinavian history. The Viking Ship, once the vessel of intrepid seafarers, now lies entombed alongside remnants of Norwegian heritage. Archaeologists made a remarkable discovery when they came across the skeletal structure of a boat measuring 43 feet in length. This significant finding was made during their examination of detailed ground-penetrating radar scans taken at a field adjacent to Idøy Church, situated on the island of Idøya in close proximity to Trondheim, around 70 miles away. The research team attributes the success of this discovery to the remarkable advancements witnessed in georadar technology, which played a pivotal role in uncovering this finding. Ground-penetrating radar is a technology that utilizes the transmission of electromagnetic waves into the subsurface to generate a visual representation, highlighting variations in wave propagation. This technique proves particularly useful in identifying objects concealed beneath the ground. According to a representative from NICU, the improved equipment they now possess provides them with a high level of certainty regarding their findings. Moreover, the island in question is situated in a location that is historically significant, having been witness to a rich tapestry of Merovingian and Viking activities that date back over 1,000 years. The local inhabitants, although not entirely surprised, expressed great joy upon the discovery. The combination of advanced technology and the island's historical context has undoubtedly contributed to the enthusiasm surrounding this remarkable find. According to Rogers, it has been determined that the ship had an impressive length of approximately 56 feet. However, due to the various ploughing activities carried out over the centuries, some parts of the structure may have suffered damage. While it is still too early for the archaeologists to precisely determine the age of the ship, they have strong suspicions that it dates back over a millennium, surpassing the age of 1,000 years old. In a comprehensive analysis of the findings, Rogers highlights the impressive size of the ship, stating that it measured approximately 56 feet in length. The team attributes their discovery, at least in part, to their diligent and methodical research endeavors. The municipality of Smola and the county of Møre and Romsdal, where the ship was unearthed, have played a significant role in supporting and encouraging investigations into the historical background of the region. According to archaeologist Manuel Gabler, in a statement by NICU, their team had completed the designated excavation area as planned. However, with some extra time on their hands, they made the spontaneous choice to conduct a brief survey in a neighboring field. This impromptu decision turned out to be highly beneficial. Gabler expressed that it was a good call, implying that they discovered something valuable or made an interesting finding during this additional investigation. According to the Associated Press, there were reports about the finding of a buried ship located west of Oslo. Interestingly, the technology utilized in this recent discovery was the same georadar technology that had previously been used to uncover the Gjellestad ship in the previous year. This implies that ground-penetrating radar played a significant role in both of these remarkable findings. Archaeologist Dag Øyvind Engtro Solem expresses the team's aspirations to further explore the location in the upcoming period. He emphasizes their desire to collaborate with local authorities on a comprehensive research project that would enable them to conduct a more extensive investigation using various non-destructive methods. The purpose behind this endeavor is to enrich their understanding of the site by delving into its depths and uncovering valuable insights. The team of researchers currently has no immediate intentions to commence the process of excavating the ancient ship. At least for the time being, the centuries-old vessel will continue to reside deep within the earth, undisturbed and concealed. So, what do you make of these Viking discoveries? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.